guys, I've got something to share with you, and that is that I've been stupid and actually not following my own advice. I always recommend good eye protection, good ear protection, good hand protection. Although, to be honest, I've been out at the range shooting and not using appropriate safety glasses. And you know what? I actually know that. And you know, it's one of those things you think, oh, that's going to happen to the other guy. And I had a very close call. I think somebody was watching out for me. But I thought it would be interesting to share with you, and also use that as a segue to talk about what I'm going to be using in the future. And my only regret is that I didn't do this sooner. I was given a pair of Sawfly ballistic glasses from the good folks at Revision Eyewear a while ago, and I did make a promise to them that I would do a video review. And to be honest, you know how life is. You just get real busy, a lot of activities with the family, kids, and work, and my own little projects. And before you know it, that was sitting off on the side and on my list of things to do, and getting farther down on that list. Well, I was at the range shooting, and also taking some video, which I like to do, and I took a shell casing right in the glasses, and if I wasn't wearing my glasses, that would have been right in my eye. And lucky it was just an ejected shell casing and not something of higher velocity, but I now have in my brand new glasses, not that old, a divot right off on the side. And I'll perhaps bring the camera in a little bit and focus in, but there's a divot in my glasses. And the only reason is I can't see the target unless I'm wearing prescription glasses. So I could have easily, and I do carry shooting glasses in my range box, but they're not prescription, and that was my holdup. And I thought I could get by with my regular reading and driving glasses, and now they're got a divot in them. Luckily, it's not right in the center where I look. But it was a warning for me, and a warning that I heeded. And as soon as I got home, I rummaged through my project box and pulled out my Revision Eyewear samples, and I've been using them ever since. And I thought what I'd like to do with this video is just share my experience with the Sawfly, and kind of talk about. Now, I did get an email from one of the guys at Revision Eyewear that the specs have changed a little bit, and typical of a good company, they're always improving and upgrading their product line, and that's true with the Sawfly. But I think these are fairly representative of the Sawfly that they have available currently. So for me, this has been a godsend to have these, because I can go to the range now. I've got a variety of lenses that I can switch out. If it's sunny, I can use the smoked lens for sun shading. But more importantly for me, besides the ballistic safety, is that I can clip in a set of prescription lenses, and that allows me to very accurately see the firearm as well as the target downrange. Also, what's been very helpful for me is driving. So in the past, I would suffer through. I never did get around to getting prescription sunglasses, so I'd suffer through with these. Or what my kids hated more than anything was a pair of clip-on smoke lenses that I would put on top of those. And I'll be honest, sometimes if I was by myself and I needed some extra sun protection, I didn't have those funky clip-ons. I hate to say this, but I would wear two. So I have a pair of Bucci sunglasses that I got in California. They're not prescription. And luckily no one actually looked at me driving down the road, but occasionally I would wear two of these because it would allow me to see and also give me sun protection. So time for me to step into the new age and use appropriate products. Now, the other thing I like about these is, and I'll bring the camera around and we'll take a look at these in more detail, but they've got adjustable side arms. So every time I put these on, they're very comfortable. I also I'm kind of a belts and suspender guy, and very particular about my gear like most of you are. But I like the headband. It keeps these on if I'm out hiking or doing some activity where you get a little sweaty and kind of bouncing around. These don't fall off, and they feel very comfortable. They also have a very nice soft shield that sits on your nose. You're hardly aware that you're wearing them. And for me, very important is the alignment of the prescription carrier. Sets those prescription lenses right where they need to be, and I have not had any trouble with them at all. They come in a very nice protective case that also doubles as a cleaning cloth, and that's been very helpful because in my regular glasses I usually carry a small folded microfiber cloth, but sometimes that's sitting in my briefcase or misplaced, and it's nice that these come in a case that can also be used as a cleaning cloth. So that's a well thought out Let me go over a couple of items real quick. Number one, what I did, and for me this is just how I process things. So I went to the Revision website and did some detailed reading on the Sawfly Eyewear system. And it is a system, and we'll talk about that more in detail, and you'll see it when we bring the camera around and look down on the table. But it is a system, and so I did some reading and wanted to fully understand what I was using. And so I took my notes, and they're printed on a 4-page document that's a downloadable PDF. So if you're interested in getting that, I'll have that available in a link down below, and it'll also be out on the front of my channel page as well. And most of this information is just on the website from Revision Eyewear. So if you want, you can just go do your own reading. This was just a way for me to organize my thoughts and what I thought were the important items, and then also to keep track of clickable links. In particular, for me, because I like this prescription carrier, I kept a link on there where you can order the carrier, and also Revision has a service where they will actually fit the prescription lenses for you, and that form is on there as well. All right, let's go over the ANSI Z78.1 eyewear standard. Now, if you're like me, if you read those letters and numbers, your eyes will glaze over, and you'll have no idea what the meaning is. But I think it's important to briefly touch base on that standard because it will give you insight to the quality of these glasses. Now, ANSI is the American National Standards Institute, and the Z78.1 eyewear standard refers to minimum requirements related to the manufacture and use of these glasses in an industrial setting. According to that standard, eyewear must meet the following minimum requirements. Number one, provide adequate protection against the hazards for which they are designed, be reasonably comfortable, fit securely without interfering with movement or vision, be capable of being disinfected if necessary, and be easy to clean, be durable, fit over or incorporate prescription eyewear. Now, when you read the description of these glasses on the Revision Eyewear website or in their spec sheet, you'll note that these glasses exceed that minimum standard by 3 times. And I think that's fair. I think Revision has done an outstanding job in designing and producing this pair of glasses. Now, they're very comfortable, they're easy to wear, they're adjustable, they're durable. The lenses are coated so that you can clean them and disinfect them without a problem. They also, for me, very importantly, incorporate this prescription carrier, and the whole system meshes together very easy, and it's a very comfortable, durable set of eyewear. All right, for those of you guys in the military, especially if you wear eyeglasses, you may have some experience with this. And this is a standard deployment eyewear kit. Basically all the prescription lenses that you need when you're deployed. and it includes a prescription gas mask insert and, interestingly, a prescription carrier that fits the Revision Eyewear Sawfly. So basically I've got, typical, they're not anything to write home about, but the typical military horn rim glasses, and these are bifocals. I also have, for just out and about, something a little nicer, and these are again standard military issue, but gunmetal. So you get the whole kit here, and I've kind of saved this. It's my backup should something go wrong. Now these will look nice going down the road. These are standard military sunglasses, and these are prescription. Although I don't think they're as comfortable as my Revision Sawflies. So I've got sun protection and also have my prescription in there, and they're very comfortable. But here, right there in this package, fresh from the military, right there, is the prescription carrier that snaps into these Sawflies or into the goggles. And right on the package, Revision Eyewear. So I thought that was kind of interesting. I ended up with, because I have both far and near correction, I have a set of carriers that is far correction only, and also bifocal, and then an extra blank carrier. And then the gas mask insert, and I know there'll be some guys that are going to want to see that, so I don't think I'll be wearing a gas mask anytime soon. But this is the standard NATO gas mask insert, and there are my prescription lenses, and there's a little screw adjuster to adjust them up and down inside your gas mask. So don't think I'll be doing that anytime soon, but okay, one last item before we turn the camera around and take a closer look at the Revision Eyewear Sawfly glasses is this system, basically. And what I like about this, and what's important for me, is with the glasses and with the goggles, the prescription carrier just goes from one to the other without any problem. So I can just snap that carrier in, and I've got a set of goggles. You know, for me, these will come in handy when I'm out in the field, perhaps snowshoeing, a lot of wind-driven snow. These are going to be very comfortable, and more importantly, I have my prescription with me. There's a couple times I've been out at the range, especially in the winter when there's blowing wind, and I think that these will be comfortable. So let's turn the camera around, and I want to give you a better look at the Revision Eyewear Sawfly. All right, let's take a better look at the Sawfly Military Eyewear System by Revision Eyewear. And just for reference, my notes are available as a downloadable PDF, and you can find those links down in the description box. This is the box that they come in, and when you open that, you'll find a very nice case. The case is compartmentalized. You'll find a pair of instructions on how to change the lenses and how to insert the prescription carrier. We'll talk about this guy in a minute. The lenses come in a plastic bag, and you'll find 3 lenses: the smoke, amber, and clear. Now the case has belt loop if you want to carry that on your belt or on your pack. It also has a snap clip, so you can carry that as well from a clip. And there's also a microfiber case that doubles as a cleaning cloth. Now the lenses come out very easily. you just pull the center part out and then just slip this side out and then the other side. And you'll notice they have a little hook, and that's how you put them back in. So you basically just slide that hook into the frame, center it up on the frame, roll the other one down, and then just adjust the center and you're back in business. And you can quickly remove any fingerprints with the carrying bag. So to change these on the fly is very easy, and on a recent road trip I experimented, and I noticed that driving at night, these yellow or slight amber lenses were very helpful. In fact, they gave me such enhanced vision that a couple of times I saw a photo that I wanted to take, and when I took the glasses off I realized it was much darker than I was appreciating with these on. So these were very helpful when I was driving. Okay, a quick tip about changing the prescription carrier. Now the first time that I wanted to switch these from the smoke lens to the yellow lens, I was a little concerned about pushing up on the carrier and bending and fatiguing that bridge section. And so I thought I will, in this case I used my knife and I gently pried them off, and I was successful the first time, but I thought, number one, that's not safe. I'm going to get hurt with this knife, or more importantly, I'm going to damage these glasses. Clarity, my little tip for removing that prescription carrier so you don't damage the carrier or mar your frame is a little plastic pry bar. You just slip it underneath the carrier right in the corner there, and you just apply a little upward pressure twisting and it will pop right out without a problem. And then you can put that in another frame. Now I also use that to remove the head strap. Eventually I'm going to buy a pair of the new sunglasses on the Revision site, and occasionally I like to wear these without the strap, especially if I want to push them up over my hat, although I do like the strap when I'm out hiking, and this just makes it very easy to remove that strap without again marring the strap or the frame. And you just slide it underneath and just a little gentler twist and it pops right out and goes back. Okay, there you have it. The Sawfly military eyewear system from Revision Eyewear. The kit includes yellow lens, clear lens, the smoke lens. It is prescription carrier compatible, ready for the optional prescription carrier, and there's the head strap. Also comes with a very nice case with compartments to store your lenses safely and decrease risk of scratching. Let me just show you my glasses that got damaged. And if you look very carefully right there between my two fingers and highlighted in the black case right below, there is the spot where a 9mm casing hit me in the face, deflected by my glasses, but ruined these glasses. And again, these are not adequate for ballistic protection when you're shooting.